So we'll quickly go back to where Narad has left his argument and see how Ashwapati is coming forward and carrying on the thread further. He speaks like glimmering music veiled his thoughts, pitiful to mortals, only to them it spoke, as the wind flatters the bright summer air of living beauty and of present bliss. He hid in his all-knowing mind the rest. Now, I am seeing this passage and the next sentence also. To those who hearken to his celestial voice, the veil heaven's pity throws on future pain. The immortal sanction seemed of endless joy. From the point of poetry, see, there is a very nice way the poet has done something wonderful. You have here simultaneously two parallel elements, lightning and love, image and thunder, glimmering, speech, music, vivid, veil, bright, cloud. In this passage we have got two elements, one of light and one of sound, simultaneously. How he has brought lightning and love, image and thunder, glimmering and speech, music. Vivid and veil, bright and cloud. So these are, see, what shall I say, delicacies, elegances of poetry. How he balances these two elements of sight and sound together in one particular expression. The veil heaven's pity throws on future pain. The immortal sanction seemed of endless joy. Now again, the veil heaven's pity throws on future pain. That is really a blessing to us. I mean, had we known of the pain, we would have collapsed and disappeared. We would not have been able to bear. In fact, that is the reason why the future is kept hidden from us. What is going to happen tomorrow is kept hidden from us. It is a great act of grace that the future is kept hidden from us, because we are not really prepared for that kind of a thing. But in the case of ready souls, future pain becomes an occasion for the preparation. You prepare yourself for the future pain. If it is made known to you, then you prepare for yourself for that. It is only a person like Savitri who could understand the full significance of the word of fate which Narad has brought, that 1 year after the marriage, her husband is going to die. She is given that knowledge of the future. She is given that knowledge of the future because she is capable of applying herself to meet that future. To meet that future. Had it been given to somebody else, you would have collapsed. You would not have been able to prepare at all, you see. Not only that, Savitri is given that knowledge, of course, to prepare herself yogically and meet the occasion, confront death after 1 year. The beauty of the whole thing is, future's knowledge is given only to those who have that capacity to hold the future in them. That is the grace. That is the grace, real grace. And Savitri is such a great person that she has full capacity to hold that knowledge entirely into herself. She is not revealing it to anybody. She does not utter a single word to her husband, to her parents-in-law, to the people in the forest. No, nobody knows about it except she. That means a tremendous capacity of Savitri to hold that knowledge. Had she, by mistake, by accident, or out of emotion, revealed that thing, the whole thing would have collapsed. The whole thing would have collapsed, simply. She is able to hold that knowledge, which is important to see. And in that process, she prepares herself yogically also, you see. So future pain is something which is given to you when you are capable of doing it. So if our body does not experience pain, I think we are lucky. We are lucky. Because we are not prepared ourselves yogically to meet that eventuality. Our elements are not ready yet, you see. We are lucky that it is not told to us. We don't experience that pain. When we are ready, when it comes to that point, to that extent, it will be revealed to us also. It will be revealed to us also, you see. So the veil the heaven draws is something, the veil heaven draws, he says pity. Yeah, this mortal creature, okay, let me put a veil on. He cannot really otherwise hold on to that knowledge, you see. And then of course, a person like a yogi like Ashwapati sees the ominous shadow when Narada is speaking all those things. The yogi has already seen the presence of the shadow behind those words. And calm like one who ever sits facing fate. That is the whole tapasya of Ashwapati, facing fate all the while. And then of course he says, oh deathless says, etc., etc. We have seen lapis lazuli and pearl. How to the mystic streets of the city of lapis lazuli and pearl proudly step forth the rank and march of gods. And these are the symbols of future prospects, the aspiring secrecy. They are kept by precious stones here. I don't know whether you have seen those pictures on the website I put about the lapis lazuli. Some carvings, some elephants. The other side, yeah. And then of course he speaks of between the unknowable and the unknown. That is what Ashwapati says. Between the unknowable and the unseen. The unseen is the first projection of the unknowable. This earlier that. Between the unknowable and the unseen. Now this is something deeply mystical. Ashwapati is a great yogi, a realized yogi. The unknowable is not the unknown. The unknown can be known. Unknown can be known. But this is absolutely unknowable. In other words, the unknowable is the absolute non-manifest. The unknowable is the absolute non-manifest. In other words, every potential is kind of held back in the unknowable. It has not come into expression. It has not come into it. Therefore it is unknowable, because it has not come into expression. When the Absolute comes out in the form of a manifestation, then it can be known or unknown. Then it becomes unseen or seen. You see. So, unknowable belongs to the Absolute non-manifest. Unseen is an aspect of the manifestation. Here which it means, basically, Satchidananda, the unseen. We don't see it, but it is there. It can be seen. If you develop that faculty, it can be seen. It is in manifestation. It is in manifestation. And we can see, we can know it. Satchidananda knows himself that he is Satchidananda by the faculty of supermind. Because he is in possession of supermind, by that Satchidananda knows that he is Satchidananda. So if we acquire that faculty, then it does not remain anymore unseen. So he says, happily beginning, luminous eyed on earth. So the origin of Savitri's work now belongs to that domain, coming from the unknowable into the unseen, trying to come here down. Savitri's whole approach is now connected with that kind of a thing, you see. Born on the borders of two wonder worlds, it flames out symbols of the infinite and lives in a great light of inner sun. So when the inner suns are kindled, then it shines out. It comes out into life, you see. Now we have here the perfect description of Savitri. Although in pauses of our human lives, earth keeps for man some short and perfect hours, when the inconscient trade of time can seem the eternal moment which the deathless live, yet rare the touch upon the mortal's world. Hardly his soul and body here are born in the fierce difficult moment to the star. That is the assessment of this creation by Ashwapati. He is looking at his world. Hardly a soul and body here are born in a fierce difficult moment to the stars, whose life can keep the paradisal note. He is born here, but it's not easy for him to keep that paradisal note with him. Savitri is born like that. Savitri may have to face difficulty. She may not be able to keep the paradisal note with her. Timelessly throbbing to the rapturous air, caught in the song that swayed Apsara's name, when she floats gleaming like a cloud of light, a wave of joy on heaven's moonstone floor. That is how he is describing the difficulty Savitri may have faced, because he sees shadow-like thing, something there. And Savitri is somebody exceptional. From the unknowable and unseen she is coming here. But when she is born here, hardly somebody is here who can keep that paradisal note always with him. Behold this image cast by light and love. A stanza of the azure of the gods, perfectly rhymed. A pillared ripple of gold. So you have got a pillar column, and on that is ripples of gold are there. Behold this image cast by light and love. Now Savitri is a poem, is a stanza. He is describing Savitri is a stanza. And the rhymings for the stanza are light and love. Rhyme, the pillared ripple of gold. What are the rhymes of this stanza, of this poem? The rhymes are light and love. Her body like a brimmed pitcher of delight, shaped in a splendor of gold-colored bronze, as if to seize earth's hidden bliss. Even as her body, such she is within. Heaven's lustrous mornings gloriously recur, like drops of fire upon a silver page. So you have got a blank sheet of paper, and the drops of fire are there, and each drop is a new dawn, is new day. Like drops of fire upon a silver page. What an image, what poetry. So the whole page is a silver white page, and the dawn, the day is like a drop of fire, you see, on that. In a young spirit, yet untouched with tears. Now, of course, here, this is significant. In a young spirit, Savitri, the young girl, princess, a bride now, of course, yet untouched with tears. It means that soon she will be touched by tears. Soon she will be touched by tears. She has to be. That yet is very powerful. It indicates about the future also, straight away, you see. So that's the charm, that's the beauty of the mystic poetry. One word gives you all kind of linkages, you see. All beautiful things, eternal seem, and new to virgin wonder in a crystal soul. Obviously, she is moving in a dream world, and everything is so beautiful, so charming, so attractive, so alluring, so sweet, so joyous. Everything is wonderful. They will seem, eternal seem, and new, but they are not really eternal. See, the unchanging blue reveals its spacious thought. Marvelous the moon floats on through wandering skies. Now he is describing what these virgin wonders are. One is the spacious thought, the other one is moon floating in the sky. Earth's flowers spring up and laugh at time and death. The chant mutations of the enchanted life race like bright children past the smiling hours. This is what the virgin wonder is, you see. But if the joy of life could last, nor pain through its bronze note into a rhythmed days. Yes, that is our wish, that the joy should last forever, should be there always. But if this joy of life could last, it means that, it is not going to last too long. It is not going to be permanently there always. Today is there, she is in the dream world, but tomorrow it may not be there. That is how he is expressing the other aspect of life Savitri will be seeing. Behold her, sing her with a prescient gaze. Now this is again a very powerful phrase, sing her with a prescient gaze. Of course, Narada has been coming and chanting the name of Narayana, the carrier of man, Narayana, Narayana. He is the carrier of man, Narayana. The prescient gaze. He already sees that Narada is saying something far ahead of time. And he expects that what is going to be there will be beautiful, sorrowless for this fair child. Shall pour the nectar of a sorrowless life around her, prescient gaze. So Ashwapati has already seen in Narada's words that there is something not usual in the sense of happiness with Savitri. Heal with her bliss the tired breast of earth. That is the thing which Savitri has come to do. With her bliss the tired breast of earth. She has to heal the breast of earth and cast like a happy snare felicity. So it is in that she will catch everybody, every creature on that.